Hey, happy rising. Happy rising. It's me, Wanda D, the motivational queen. You are alive. Yes. If you're watching this, then that means you're alive. So that's enough to celebrate. This is the Wake Up Winning Group for entrepreneurs, those aspiring to become entrepreneurs, and those supporting other entrepreneurs. So I just want to welcome you. This is the morning motivation. And it's been a while since I've done this. So I said to myself yesterday, self said yes, or maybe it wasn't yesterday. I don't know when it was. I said, "You're coming back?" I said, "Yeah, I'm coming back." So here I am. Remember to drink your water so you can stay hydrated, eat your fruit so you can have a fruitful day. I got to go to the market and get me some fruit because we don't have any fruits. Not right now. So that's the first thing on my list. So I just want to know, are you prepared for the manifestation? That's the question. Are you prepared for the manifestation? Are you? Are you? Are you? Are you? And if you're not, then what does it take to get prepared? I know oftentimes we kind of want some things to go on in our life, but we're really not ready. I've been there, probably still there. I don't pretend to be something more than what I am. And that is somebody that's trying to figure it out, you know, every day. Every day is a day to determine whether you're going to walk in your higher power or whether you're going to crawl on the gutter. That's what I feel like. That's what I know. Where my mic at? Oh, my mic is back here, but I'm pretty sure y'all can hear me. So you have to decide who are you? You know, who are you? And are you ready? Are you ready for that next level? You know, a lot of people, we always talk about next level, next level, next level. But let's face it, sometimes we're not prepared for the next level. Sometimes wanting it and being prepared for it is two totally different things. So that's the question that I want to know. That's the question that I want us to ask ourselves. Are we prepared? Are we prepared for the manifestation? Are we prepared? You know, and if we're not prepared, then how do we get prepared? I'll wait. Take a sip of water. So let's talk about this. How do we get prepared? I think the first thing you have to do is just decide exactly, and I mean exactly. You've heard this before. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. We got to decide. We have to decide exactly what we want. So you have to ask yourself, what do I want? That's a big question, and it's so big. What do I want? Wow. Then you got to break down that question and say, what do I want? Maybe in certain categories, certain different areas. So break that down to look at your life like this. You look at it personal. What do I want in my personal life? You know, which that's a big category as well. Your personal life includes your relationship. Your personal life includes your health. You know, your finance. It's all personal, right? Your finance is personal. So let's just talk about those three areas: your relationships, your health, and your finance. I would say that those are the top three. Would you agree? Those are the top three. So what do you want in those areas? That's a question for you. That's not a question for me. That's a question for each individual that listens to this recording or watches it or comes on, for you to sit down there and really, really write that down and look at it. Say, what do I want? What do I want for my relationships? And what are those relationships? The relationship between you and your spirit, the relationship between you and your spouse or significant other, if you have one, the relationship between you and your children, your friends, those relationships. What do you want for those relationships? And I just want to pause it right there. Any relationship takes nurturing. It takes patience. It takes understanding who you become while you're in the relationship. And sometimes we become not favorable people being in certain relationships. So then I caution myself and I say, self say, yes. Who am I becoming in this relationship? Am I becoming the person that I want to be? Am I becoming the person that's serving, that's positive, or am I becoming someone else that I don't want to be? And those are the questions when I said, what do you want? And I'm just going to leave it at relationships right now. Remember, I said three things, right? Relationships, your health, and your finance. So right now, in this moment, just focus on relationships. So look at your relationships around you. Look at your relationship that you have with your spirit, your higher power. How is that relationship? Is that a relationship that you can get quiet enough? Hey, happy rising. How are you? Okay. No. Go back and I love you too. Aww. Yeah, you didn't want to see it, the naked baby, did you? No, didn't. So yes, who do you become in a relationship? So how are you connected? How are you operating with your spirit man, with the God, with source? Is that a loving relationship? I hear people talk about and I'm not here to be concerned with what you believe in and what you don't believe in. But I know from the past, and it's never happened to me. I've never had any type of like church hurt or whatever. At certain points in my life, I've gone to church. Certain points I didn't, but it never was because I was hurt. It was because I had a different understanding for what I needed, and that was personal. That was always personal because at a very young age, praise God, that I was able to develop a one-on-one relationship with God. So I didn't need so much external. I'm coming into a point in my life where I don't need as much external approval or external communication. It's within me, if that makes sense. So you have to ask the question, what do you want out of that? I thank God that I can go to the throne of grace, that I have the patience and the understanding, and that I can hear that voice for myself. So that's the relationship that I want. I want to be able to continue to hear that voice for myself and to be patient and calm. And I know for a fact that when I'm hearing that voice, when I allow myself to hear that voice, because not all the time, let's face it, sometimes there's just too much chaos going on inside of us that we can't hear when God speaks to us. Now, I'm not here to get in your personal relationship with you and your God. But I am talking about relationships, and that's one of them. Another relationship that you probably have to look at is the relationship with your significant other, a spouse, or, you know, intimate partners. And how is that? Are those relationships lifting you up? Are they helping you? Are they supportive? You know, are they bringing you an understanding of love and peace about yourself? So you have to look at that. And as I talk to you this morning, this beautiful, 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 happy rise, and I'm always thankful to wake up and see a new day. I have to take in the moment of understanding that, every day is a time for self-reflection. It's a time for self-awareness. And when we talk about what do we want, these things change daily, right? Right? They change daily. So you have to look at it for, do I still want the same thing that I wanted yesterday? Do I still want that today? And be okay with if you don't want that today. What's the priority for today? What's the priority for this moment? So again, I say, what do you want? See, I realize that life has more questions than answers. I'm going to say that again. Life has more questions than answers. But when we keep asking the questions, then we peel back layers and we get to the root of what, the when and the why, the hows. Like when you keep asking, then you discover, well, how will I do it? When will I do it? Why will I do it? So, what do you want? What do you want? That's the question for today. What do you want? So it's self-reflection time, self-evaluation time. So ask yourself today, what do you want? Be real clear, write it down, ponder over it, evaluate the question. So when you say, what do you want? And if you can answer that question and you say, why do I want it? Who is it serving? Last night we did a show, the I Am Enough talk show, and it was about the power of serving. Phenomenal people were in the building. 2 phenomenal people will be interviewed, but I can literally say that everyone in the building are phenomenal in their own right. And they all have a spirit of serving, of giving what they have with other people, to other people, for other people. And I believe that in this lifetime, it's about people. It's about who you connected to. It's about the projects, the opportunities that come your way. And what do? How do they advance you, and how do they advance other people? Last night was such a great experience because some of the discussions literally brought tears to the eyes of those that were in the studio. And it was because you see yourself, and you can see yourself in other people. You can see the rewards of the, I want to say, hard times that you maybe gone through, and you be like, wow, this is why I went through that to get to where I am. And that's why I went through that. And I think I'm on the right path to what I want to accomplish. So, but that question of what do you want, it has to always be asked to yourself in everything that you do to make sure that you're still in alignment with source, spirit, God, service. You have to always ask that question, true. So today, that's the question. That's the question for today is what do you want? This is the Wake Up Winning Group for entrepreneurs, those aspiring to become entrepreneurs, and those supporting other entrepreneurs. And if you come through, please press replay. Do me a favor and hashtag I am enough. Hashtag Wake Up Winning. And I just want you to know how special you are as you travel throughout your day to day. I'm praying for peace. I'm praying for, a better way. I think I would be remiss to not mention what's going on in our world today because we all know what's going on with this war situation. We don't know what's going to happen, and I don't know. It's still a matter of, it comes back to the whole topic of what do you want? Because in each moment, your movements, you decide what those movements are. Don't get caught up in some things that you have no control over, but you do have control over you. You have control over your spirit. I don't even know really what's going on because I don't watch TV like that. I'm very selective. TV doesn't even go on. I think it's been like 4 days since I watched TV, since it's been on. But because we connected to social media, and so social media is really a utility, you can choose and you can watch what you want to. So I say that to just say, I'm aware, we're always aware of what's going on, but the bigger person that you need to be aware of is yourself and controlling the things that you can control, staying committed to the things that you want to stay committed to. Hey, Lotus. Being connected to the people that lift you up. Staying connected to the people that inspire you. That's what I want. So the question for today is, what do you want? Feel free to put it down in the chat. Share your thoughts. Trying to get back to the page so I can see who's watching. But it doesn't matter because this is the morning wake-up call. So I want you to wake up with the great intentions to be great, no matter what's going on around you. Because most things are an inside job first. Even with, let's say, something as daunting as if the world came to an end, you're going to be okay because we spirit. And we are going to cross over. How do you cross over? Do you cross over feeling fulfilled or feeling worried? I don't know. But to tell you the truth, I'm pretty happy in the space that I am. That might sound cuckoo for some, but I don't care. I do not care. All I care about is maintaining my grace, maintaining my connection with Source, and maintaining my purpose for each moment that I'm here. So today, I want you to expect a great day. I want you to participate in your success and continue to ask the question, what do you want? Okay. So peace, light, and love. Please share the video if you're so inclined to. And if not, that's okay. But know that I love you and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye for now.